Alright, let's talk about Black Adam. Hey guys, Monster here, and Black Adam. Oh boy. Now, a little backstory on this movie. Black Adam was one of the films of 2022 that I was excited to see. Not because this is the first DC Extended Universe film I saw in theaters, but the fact this movie has Dwayne Johnson as Black Adam. Which Dwayne Johnson in particular has been really great in his acting roles. Well, for example, San Andreas and Central Intelligence are probably among my favorite performances from him. Probably among his funniest performances and best performances. Sorry for the stuttering. So I was actually kind of excited when I heard that he was going to be in this movie. So I put this film on my watch list, and I was really excited to see this movie. And last Sunday, I went to the theater to see it. So how was it? Well, yeah, I'm not gonna be beating around the bush saying that Black Adam was probably one of the most disappointing films of 2022. That doesn't mean it's bad, but during my viewing in the theater, I noticed some problems. And no, it's not because of the audience. It's that the audience were just being. And no, not because I was just gonna annoy how the audience, with the audience. Well, not really. The film itself has some problems that I don't really expect from even from a Dwayne Johnson film. But anyways, let's take a look at the plot of this film before we head on to the review. In ancient Crete, Tef Adam was bestowed the ultimate mighty powers of the god. After using these powers for vengeance, he was imprisoned, becoming Black Adam. Nearly 5,000 years passed, and Black Adam has gone from man to myth to legend. Now free in his unique form of justice, born out of his rage, is challenged by modern-day heroes who form the Justice Society: Hawkman, Dark Fate, Atom Smasher, and Cyclone. Meanwhile, you guys, this other group of people who are also trying to find the crown of Sapkate. So let's probably get some pauses out of the way of the film. Well, for starters, Dwayne Johnson, of course, carried this film. His performance as Black Adam is amazing here. Maybe because he's amazing in every movie he's in. I also really like the visual effects of the film. Mostly they come from the action scenes, and the action scenes are really amazing to look at. And I feel like they went all out in this movie. I also, but man, I feel like Black Adam himself is, like I said, his performance from Dwayne Johnson was great. His character is kind of confusing, in a sense that he has powers and yet he's taking them very seriously. And I feel like throughout the film it's just Black Adam. It's just that the characters are more focused on his powers. Yeah, that's where probably my major issues with this film came by. Now, the action scenes are actually one of the criticisms I have with this film. No, don't get me wrong. They're still really amazing to look at, especially the final battle. Is that the film goes a bit overboard with them, as most of the action scenes are just shown up in the first half, and by the second half, there's less of it. Yeah, the action scenes were really great, but I honestly feel like I feel like they went a little bit overboard with them. But probably, another issue I have with Black Adam is that this film once again has the whole overused tropes. Like this film has the whole tragic backstory trope, which we see in and many movies like Hercules. 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 I mean, it's not bad for movies to have a tragic backstory scene. Have a backstory scene, as long as they use it right. So, right, and it actually fits well. Black Adam, it just plays out as what you would expect. Black Adam ends up his Black Adam and man, the Black Adam ends up losing his family, and now he has powers. And yeah, the whole tragic backstory trope is here, sadly. Also, isn't it just me, but I honestly feel like the designs of the superheroes come across as cheap and lazy. Now, don't get me wrong. I know this is a spin-off of Shazam, which I have not seen. So it's assuming that I know that Black Adam was gonna be similar to that. However, the others are pretty confused. However, the other superhero designs kind of reminded me of other even heroes. And when I say that, I'm not really getting it. Literally, like, one of the superhero designs looks like freaking Deadpool. I'm not kidding. Hit it. One of the superhero designs here freaking looks like Deadpool. And consider the fact that Deadpool's from Fox and Marvel, that's just they even tried to imitate Deadpool's comedic humor, and it just doesn't work here. And then there's the villain, which I left that left nothing on me. It just feels like the villain was kind of shoehorned in, which I honestly thought that the guy with the white hair was the villain, but apparently no. Again, Black Adam has a lot of confusing elements in the movie that doesn't really suit well with the whole pacing with the film. The human characters didn't really leave any positive impact on me. Yes, there were some. Yes, there were. Yes, they. Yes, there were. Yes, I mean the child actor was pretty enjoyable, but I also want, but I just feel like sometimes I just feel like his acting was kind of at points. Also, I do now. The ending again wasn't amazing because of the actions, because of the final battle. However, there's this whole thing where the kid reunites the entire neighborhood just to fight the skeleton things. Except the fact that the skeleton things, my dad even criticized that scene. It's because the skeleton, when they were fighting the skeletons, it was so easy to take out. Easy to take out. Yeah, that's what my dad said once, saying that that's one of his biggest issues. I do agree with him with that. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about Black Adam. And overall, this film was pretty disappointing, which is a pretty damn shame too, because I was actually looking forward to this film, because Dwayne Johnson's performance and the action scenes carried the movie. However, the whole tragic backstory trope, cheap designs, and overuse of action scenes really pushed the film down for me, which ended up being a pretty disappointing film. So overall, I'm gonna give this movie a 5 out of 10. It isn't a bad movie, and it's definitely not the worst from the DC EU, because I feel like this film is definitely a little bit better than other films like Suicide Squad or Justice League. But this movie was definitely not good, and that's honestly that's just a complete other, and for me, it's just an utter letdown. So guys, that's it for my review of this movie of Black Adam. So thanks for watching. Please subscribe to the channel, and I'll be sure to post more movie reviews. And I'll see you guys next time. Adios.